The mural is mesmerizing. A field of poppies, a blood-red sky, ghosts of soldiers from a long-ago war, and now a long crack running through the center, as if the soldiers are fading under a new era. The split appeared when a massive hole was dug for a major construction project next to this 90-year-old building in downtown Calgary, home to the #1 branch in the Alberta Northwest Territories Command of the Royal Canadian Legion.
They will come in and restore it.
That promise comes from Matthews Southwest, the people building the Bow, best known for the massive 58-story tower going up across the street to the north. Less visible, however, is a much smaller secondary complex for the Bow that butts up against two of the Legion's walls.
Once the complex is completed next door, there will be parking adjacent to us. So we're hoping, that will help us.
Help them rebuild their ranks, that is. 30-year member Bob Wilson remembers when this Legion was a bustling hub of activity.
Well, when I was working here, if you didn't get a chair by 5 o'clock, you didn't get one on all 3 floors. Right now, I don't know how it's staying open now. No one comes in anymore.
In the 1970s, this club had 5,000 members. It now holds steady around 1,000, and fewer than 10% of those members are actively involved. Several factors over time have contributed to the drop in numbers. Other branches opening, the gradual loss of parking surrounding the building, corrupt street life in the downtown core, the closure of CFB Calgary, and even the recent enactment of a no-smoking bylaw in the city. But one reason stands above the rest.
We've lost so many members, through attrition, they're passing away, and we're not getting new members like we should,
Most of the veterans are all gone anyway, and the younger veterans, they go to the high-class clubs.
A lot of these younger kids, if their parents aren't in the military somehow, the Legion don't mean nothing to them. They want to go to, say, Cowboys or Buzzards or wherever all their friends are.
I think that's changing. I think that there's a certain group of people who want to go to Cowboys, but there's also a lot of people in Calgary who want a different experience and they want to connect with their city a little bit more.
Zach Pashik is 29 years old. He joined after discovering the #1 branch as a venue for the Sled Island Music Festival, an event he started.
It's a beautiful old building. It's got a great stage. I've met people in there. I've met war brides, like old ladies. I've been in here for events and they've told me stories that, you just don't really hear when you go to, Tantra or wherever, right? Just the types of people you meet in there, you're not going to really have an opportunity to hang out and have a beer with anywhere else.
The Duke of Windsor broke ground for this building in 1919. In the basement are 100-year-old snooker and English billiard tables.
And this one's well over 100 years old.
Behind them is Jim Zanino's barbershop and an out-of-work shoeshine stand. Dartboards line walls on all 3 floors, and for a few months out of the year, they're home to a twice-weekly businessmen's league. In fact, non-Legion events have become crucial to the longevity of the club. This hall has become a staple venue in the local music scene. It's home to as many as 4 concerts per month, which help rake in more than enough cash to ensure the doors stay open for members.
I know you just want to be on fire.
But the Legion functions always take precedence over outsourcing the building. It's still about the veterans, and they still come first here.
Although a handful of new veterans from Afghanistan are joining the Legion's ranks, it's no secret the club's core is a dwindling group from the Second World War and Korean War. And the final Canadian First World War vet recently died.
You can't have a clean break from that, though. I mean, the point of this building and this space is in part to remember veterans and to be a home for them.
The guys that are coming back from Afghanistan, we should maybe do more for them. Not only veterans, but just helping people in general.
The faithful at this nearly 100-year-old club are hopeful the community will help see them into a healthy future.
All you have to be is a Canadian citizen. You come in, you fill out the form, you join the Legion. And that's not just our branch, any Legion branch. Support the Legion and support the community, right? Because that's what it's supposed to be about.
To me, the Legion is very emotional. It's family, it's there for the veterans, it's there for everybody.
Just as the promise to repair the crack in the mural of ghostly soldiers comes from a major symbol of modern culture, this Legion is hopeful a new era will breathe life into its soul. For the Calgary Sun, I'm Lyle Aspinall.